Hey, what is up guys? Guillaume here for Thomann Guitars and Basses at NAMM 24 with our favorite doctor, Dan from Ibanez, and he's going to run us through everything new for 2024.
Yeah.
Please take it away.
Yeah, I hope you brought a lot of time because you've got so much to cover, but... Always, that's amazing. Okay, well, let's start with the signature models.
Yeah.
One of the most anticipated releases for NAMM 2024 is the new Metheny model. It's still in prototype state, so there's no details on the specs, but what I can tell you is that it will feature the iconic new Ibanez headstock shape. We're going to have the Metheny new signature inlays on the fretboard, looks like an ebony fretboard, and of course the most important detail, the Charlie Christian pickup. This guitar has been on jazz magazine covers and in various concerts all over the world with Pat, so it's road tested and now it's ready to be produced. These are made in Indonesia, so it shouldn't be completely out of the picture when it comes to the price.
Right.
Will be a beautiful natural finish and a black finish, matte black finish. So excited to see those models coming around like summer 2024.
Absolutely. That video will come out before that, but if you're watching that after, check out the links in the description. We will make sure to keep them updated for the new models. Hey!
Yeah,
nice.
And another signature model we've got here. That's probably one of the most anticipated releases because Tim Henson from Polyphia has been, on the road with various colored models, and we've always received requests for that kind of pinkish look, and he went for metallic mauve, which is kind of the trend color in 2024, I heard.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So so he's a fashion guy, so you can tell. And this is basically just a variation of the already road-tested and very well-received TOD10.
Best-selling.
Best-selling,
Not just well-received, like everything Tim Henson has been best-selling.
Absolutely, yeah, he's crushing it. He's like the hot commodity in the guitar scene.
100%.
And actually what's cool about this is that it's a flat finish, so it's got a very nice texture to it.
Oh, nice.
Again, we've got a bass wood body, ebony fretboard with Tree of Death inlay, which is pretty iconic.
Yeah.
And we've got, of course, this Fishman Fluid signature pickups.
Yeah.
It's a little bit tricky, the switching, but you've got those piezo-esque tones in it. And those kind of super compressed, high definition tones for Polyphia sound. So that's a cool addition. Again, will be available in summer 2024.
Nice. And moving on to the new RG model, starting with that, what is that, purple, black midnight sparkle?
Almost. It's Tokyo Midnight, inspired by what our friends from Japan usually get to see when they visit their capital. That's the RG470DX, and it's part of the revamped RG Standard line.
All right.
So for 10 years, you know it better than me, the RG Standard has been a household name for beginners, for intermediate players. And for this year, we've kind of revamped the series. We got rid of the pickup covers to give it a more cleaner look.
Nice.
We've got the new socket, which you could also find on the AZES models. So this is a mono unit, all made of plastic, so you don't have any issues with soldering, especially as a beginner, you want to deal with something like this. So this is road tested and proven will last a lifetime. Of course, we've got the Edge 2 tremolo unit here, and we've got a variation. So either if you're into a wiggly, you can have a tremolo, or we've also got a fixed foot version that we'll take a closer look in just a second. These come with quantum pickups. We've got the Meranti body, Jatoba fretboard, maple neck, and it's just a great choice for any kind of shred-oriented player in the rather affordable price range.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And there'll be a couple interesting finishes. So we've got the Tokyo Midnight, which is actually not a flip-flop finish, it's a gradation. So it goes from purple to black, and then attention to detail, it goes from black to purple again. So that's pretty cool.
Full circle.
Full circle. And then if you're more into vibrant kind of seashore colors, we've got the Seafoam Green Matte finish, again with HSS. HSH, of course, shark tooth inlays, nice binding, so this is a pretty cool looking guitar.
Yeah, super clean finish.
Exactly, and then there's another prop model that will come out later this year. This is a red Eclipse Burst, with a nice poplar burl top that kind of, gives it a three-dimensional look with the blue and reddish kind of colors popping out. Again, HSH configuration with quantum pickups. We've got a Jatoba fretboard, maple neck. So it's a hell of a shred machine.
That is, yeah.
But luckily, we also got you covered if you're not into whammy action.
Yeah.
And over there,
for all you non-wiggle stick lovers, here we go.
So many incredible models. RG421, the one always indicates a fixed bridge.
Yeah.
And this is a dual humbucker version, again with quantum pickups. It's rather lightweight, so if you want to lift it up, it's...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to break it. Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah, and it's just a nice offering. We've got this nice quilted veneer top. Again, specs are no different to the Trem models, but it's pretty cool to see variations. Also here, the seashore matte finish. in contrast to the tremolo version, here we decided to go with a natural back and sides, which gives us a very nice contrast, and also it lets the Marante pop out a little bit more, you know. So that's a very nice offering. And then of course, you know, in the AZ line we had a color, and also in the AS line, the semi-hollows, a color called Prussian Blue Metallic.
Yeah.
And so now we also offer Prussian Blue Metallic on the RG standard line. Comes with a nice malt binding, and with a black kind of binding as well. There's a hell of a styler.
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
And of course, if you're more into traditional looks, we've also got you covered with the mahogany oil finish. This is one of the oldest finishes that we're selling for like 30 plus years. It's, you know, it's a household. Also, I think it lets the bodywood super nicely shine, right?
100%. Like the wood grain, it just makes the whole. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love natural finishes, and this is just the right kind of wood to.
Yeah.
It's still aggressive.
It is, yeah. I mean, it looks as if it, you know, some people will argue it looks as if it's been chopped out your kitchen desk or something, or a kitchen table. But I think it's pretty nice. And again, you know, with the hardtail option and the two humbuckers, it's a no-frills guitar.
Yeah.
Nice backup guitar, nice main guitar on stage. It's, you know, it's ready to gig basically, and this is all you can wish for. And of course, if you're into extended range, we've got it covered with the RG7420, all blacked out, except for the nice binding, which gives it a cool contrast. We've got the H07. You know, it's just all you could wish for as a 7-string player. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So this is the RG standard line, but we've got more. Shall we take a look?
But there's more.
Here's the more. We talked about black guitars. This is the GR 330.
Yeah.
Reverse headstock.
Yeah.
And I've been told it's a signature claim from my end. If I usually say the world's a better place with more reverse headstock guitars, and it's really true, because is that nice looking guitar? What's so special about this one is it's all blacked out. You even got the black inlays. We've got the black Ibanez logo. We've got the double locking tremolo, a matte finish. Got to be careful with fingerprints, but it looks insane on the stage. We've got our proprietary pickups. It's a super cool offering in the Geo range. We had a similar model already last year with a fixed bridge, and now with our revamped tremolos, this is the option for everyone that wants, you know, as metal as it gets. And what's so cool about this one, we actually tested these with a couple of artists, and we had like, you know, Justin Hombach, the guy, you know, the 24-hour covers, Dream Theater covers guy. Amazing player, and he actually played like a couple Paul Gilbert tunes and Andy Timmons tunes on this, and it stayed in tune perfectly.
That's nice.
So tell your guitar teacher, now you can purchase a tremolo double locking guitar without, you know, having to be afraid to go out of tune while you're playing. And if this is too metal for you, we've got you covered as well with the GRG 320 line, and these are called GRG 320 FA because they feature a flamed art grain. So what's happening here is we've got a poplar body, and on the body they actually print the grain. So it's no veneer, it's actually a nice looking, very three-dimensional print. Again, we've got the Ibanez double locking tremolo, infinity pickups, the shark thin inlays, and like I said, this guitar will hold its tuning very nicely, so you can shred the hell out of it. And what's so cool about the GRG 320 line is we've got 5 different colors. We've got the trans red burst finish, we've got the trans black burst finish. Okay, what's your favorite color? Like bluish or greenish or purplish?
Yeah, I think I'd go there.
Purplish, okay.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That's a very nice violet finish. And of course green, because green is a color that's often overlooked, but is that nice?
That's right,
Emerald green sunburst finish. And of course blue, because blue is one of the most requested colors, and it's also turned out very nice. So these are our new Geo offerings for 2024.
Very nice.
RG Premium has been a very, very successful line, and for 2024 we've got a couple cool new finishes. This is the RG 1270 in that beautiful, let me check, cosmic blue starburst flat finish. This rolls off the tongue, right?
Blue starburst
flat.
You say that 3 times in the mirror and that guitar appears. I cannot guarantee that it will, but it should.
It's a super cool one. You know, it's got a couple, you know, things that you usually would not find on an Ibanez guitar. First thing, it's an RGT, so we're talking about a neck-through design. So you've got a basswood body, you've got a 7-piece neck, neck-through construction. We've got a beautiful ebony fretboard with dot inlays, and most importantly, we've got an original edge tremolo. We've got HSH configuration with DiMarzio,
So that
true
means
velvet in
it's
the
a
middle position.
7?
That's a 12-7-0, correct. 7 HSH, and then the 0 is tremolo, correct. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'm learning.
that's good. And then because it's a poplar burl top, it's
Yeah.
a 1270 PB.
Yeah, that checks out. Of course it is.
Yeah.
But I love the way the neck through plays with the burl like surrounding
Yeah.
as well on the body. It looks so good.
And what's so cool about it? It's not a gloss finish, so you basically can actually feel the wood. If you can, you can pet the guitar.
Oh yeah,
You can be romantic with
yeah,
your
of
guitar.
course. as you should.
Yeah, of course. Love your guitars. Be nice to them. Yeah, and in addition to this, if you're not into whammy bars, we've got you covered with the 1221 PB
Well,
and that beautiful stained white red low gloss. It's even worse, right?
stain, wine, red, low gloss. Stain, wine, red, low gloss. Stay one.
Guitar period. There you
It's
go.
beautiful.
This is slightly like a low gloss finish.
Yeah.
What's again so cool, the red just goes perfectly with the sleek RGD construction. Again, we've got the block inlays, ebony fretboard, we've got a 5-way switch. Yeah, that's just basically all you could wish for, and that's new in the premium line for 2024.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And finally, moving on to one of the best-selling range in the history of Ibanez guitars, I think. Like, those are the new AC models?
Yeah, AC Premium. So we revamped the premium line.
Yeah.
And what's so cool about these models, AZ47P1QM, that's a good Wi-Fi code.
AC71P?
47, because 24 frets.
Yeah.
7 stands for HSH configuration. And now it gets tricky. P1 is like a premium 1, so it's like a subsequent number.
Of course.
So
Makes
yeah.
sense.
And then
P1.
QM, you've got the quilt maple top.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense to some degree.
And then DEB, there's still 3 letters.
That's just like the Dragon Eye Burst finish.
Oh.
Yeah, Dragon Eye Burst.
See, now you know exactly how to decode that name, and that's invaluable. This is, just take it. This is yours. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, and what's so special about these, the AZ models usually come with Seymour Duncan Hyperion pickups.
Yep.
But we just learned that RG players usually, they tend to play DiMarzio, Air Norton, Tone Zone. That's usually, what they want to.
I mean,
so
those
this
are
is
staples.
correct. Yeah, this is like the household name for Ibanez Tone. So basically, this is as if an RG and AZ had a baby, because this one comes with HSH DiMarzio pickups.
Nice.
So we get rid of the dynamic switching.
Okay.
So just a standard 5-way switch. HSH configuration. We've got to go to 1502 tremolo in a nice gold look. Ebony fretboard with, of course, the roasted maple neck, luminescent side dots.
Nice.
We've got the blacked out headstock, which is new for the premium line with the abalone inlay. And then, of course, locking tuners as per request.
As per request.
Yeah. But of course, we also got you covered if you're into more traditional styles like 22 fret models. So this is the AZ24, which stands for 22.
22.
HSS is 4,
yeah.
and then it's P1 because it's the
Because
first iteration.
premium, yeah.
It's Q1 for
Because
quilted
quilted.
maple. And then the finish is called Deep Ocean Blonde.
I love that after 7 years of making videos with you, I understand now. I love it. This is awesome.
Yeah, what's so cool about this one is HSS. So you got the Hyperion pickups with the dynamic switching. It offers you 9 different tones.
Yeah.
So you're always in the 5th position. You're always at the bridge pickup, which comes in handy if you want to do the rhythm stuff.
Yeah, just always have a safe place to land them.
Correct. Yeah, it's like a home base.
Yeah.
And then if you go up here, you have different tones. And the cool thing about the dynamic switching is that there's no volume drop in between position.
Yeah.
Usually it goes very low in terms of volume, and it's just like a subtle drop that's like just what you would expect and that you can work with, so you don't have to readjust the EQ or the
nice.
volume. And I really dig the kind of 3-dimensional finish. It's
Oh yeah, 100%. Like those stops are gorgeous, and the Hyperion switching and is now like true. Like people have been like as much as the DiMarzio is like the staple of the Ibanez sound and like pickups that you'll find a lot of historic guitars.
Yeah.
That system has made a lot of people go towards Ibanez as well.
Absolutely. And also there are a couple idiosyncrasies about the line. We've got slightly a narrow string, so we have a 10.5 millimeter string spacing.
Oh, right.
So once you're used to that, to the narrow strings, which is which is very handy if you're a very technical player.
Yeah.
You don't want to go back to 10.8.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
and this was by request by Martin, Tom Quayle, and all those guys that said, you know what, my playing style is so technical. Let me have the strings be a little bit closer to each other.
Yeah.
And
I'm going fast, but I want to go faster.
right, yeah, you can always get at those 5%. And this model also comes with our roasted maple neck and fretboard, which has been, with the AZ line from the very start.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then another cool addition, Prussian blue metallic.
Oh.
We talked about the color early on.
Yeah.
So we've got an offering here with 2 humbuckers. So this is called the AZ42P1. 4 because 24 frets, 2 because it's got 2 humbuckers.
Okay.
And this is so special because this is the only premium 6-string model in our lineup that comes with a rosewood fretboard on a roasted maple neck.
I didn't even notice, yeah.
Yeah, because the roasted maple is so dark, sometimes it's really hard
big of a jump,
to differentiate. But tone-wise and also I think feel-wise even more, it makes quite a difference.
Oh, 100%.
And it comes with the 1502 Goto tram, roasted maple neck, lock-in tuners. I think the Prussian blue metallic is just a super cool addition with the nice white binding.
Yeah.
Looks super gorgeous. And then of course extended range, talking about 7-string, we've got the AZ427P2 because it's already the second iteration of that guitar. Comes with a nice quilted maple top in twilight blue burst. It's got the Hyperion 7 pickups, dynamic switching with 10 different options because you've got 2 humbuckers, 24 frets. Again, rosewood fretboard, roasted maple neck, locking tuners, hell of a machine for a 7-string player. And Guillaume, you know what? What's so cool about these models is that the transition from 6 to 7-string is so smooth because the necks are very, very close.
Yeah.
If you feel that, and if you compare to a regular 6-string,
Yeah.
it's really easy to go from 6 to 7. There's no real change.
Does that follow the same string, reduced string spacing as well?
Yeah, correct. Correct.
Very nice.
So go to 15027, I think it's the name of the tremolo, and yeah, it's a pretty cool addition. And I dig the look. Blue is always a nice color. Yeah, these are our offerings for let's say the first quarter this year, but there's more to come, different lines, etc.
We'll come back. We'll do like a summer NAMM rundown.
That would be nice.
That would be awesome. But thank you so much as always. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was a lot of guitars, a lot of names. Check out the link in the description. We'll try and keep it up to date as those guitars hit the store as well. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.